Ladies and gentlemen, to the 210 Culture Podcast.
Oh my god.
I decided to take it way old school back to
Way old school.
that was almost 2 years ago. That was October of
Such a
2018.
terrible intro.
I still think it bangs. Of course, welcome to SA Magazine's Best of the City 2020 podcast,
One.
the 210 Culture Podcast. As the intro said, I am G.
I am Dom.
And Donna.
And today we're taking it old school today and just chilling out with us three and Jose in the back, the voice of God. Um, so before we begin, let me
Love
get
it.
all our checks cashed. So I didn't bring any of the hats today because I left them in the car and I've just been too lazy to get them off. So actually, they're in your car, I think.
No, I took them off and put them in yours.
The hats are somewhere.
They're somewhere. We'll look for them.
But
But of course, starting off, we have the wonderful folks at Southtown 101 that have now opened patio seating only, but you can come sit outside, get your brunch on, get your lunch on, get one of those delicious buffalo chicken sandwiches. Those, was it?
There was some like jalapeno,
Jalapeno
poppers that
poppers,
had like,
mm.
is there some type of meat in it? Or
I think it's pulled
something?
pork or it's brisket. I'm not
That
sure
shit
what's in
looked
there.
fucking
All right, so this is an
good.
episode where I haven't eaten before, and it's already been a mistake.
I know.
It
We
has
already started
been
talking about
because-
food now.
We hadn't eaten either, so we stopped real quick at it's not
the Haven.
the Haven now?
Not Taco Haven.
and
The
they had
Haven.
a chicken enchilada that had cream cheese and jalapeno sauce instead of the enchilada sauce.
Oh.
Good.
It was so good.
Dang.
Anyways.
I had smacks recently.
Oh, did you? Which one did you get?
Did
Yeah.
that smack?
So
Tell us everything.
I got the Ekdals to go get it for me before one of my
What?
shows. The Preston and Pierce. The
Oh, okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
the Ekdals. That's their last
The
name.
weekend
Fun
crew.
fact.
The,
Oh,
the
okay,
night
okay.
shift.
Fun fact. Yeah, the night shift. They're my bosses. I consider them my bosses. So shout out to them.
Yeah.
But I asked them to go get smacks because I've never had it, and I don't think they even got anything. I think they just ended up going for me anyways.
Oh,
Wow,
that's nice.
very dedicated.
Yeah, I asked them for the raspberry something,
Oh, okay.
and in fact they were out of that because I thought I wanted the mac and cheese on it. Unfortunately, that was so I got the Memphis Gold.
Ooh,
I haven't had that one.
classic.
And that's pretty good. It was really good. I
Mhm.
would rather get it again and actually get what I want, but
I definitely
and
agree with you.
they didn't have mac and cheese as well. So
I was
that
gonna say
really
if
hurt.
you like Big Macs, the Smack Mac, I think is what it's called.
Ooh.
The Big Smack.
The Big Smack. It's
Mhm.
supposed to be like a Big Mac, so they make their own like
If you
Big Mac
the
sauce.
sauce, yeah, because I love the sauce. I'm
Okay.
a saucy person.
Smack.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
Makes
and then
sense.
they had a burger today too, or for today there was a burger that they had.
Yeah. Which actually, thank you for bringing up Smacks because they are partnering up with Just Dogs 34
Whoa.
and they are doing a pop-up event. I'm not actually too sure
Saturday.
where.
I-
The 22nd.
Saturday, I think it's at there on St. Mary's where
Oh, okay.
Smacks is always at.
Yeah, and
I think.
so Just Dogs is really good. It's like gourmet hot dogs. They have like
They
different
have
types.
Dr. Pepper onions.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how they're gonna do that now when we get into it a
What?
little bit later about that.
Buns
Um,
and wieners, guys. Buns and wieners.
Yeah, so I was definitely excited for that collaboration, and I will definitely be there to
Yeah,
try some
so it
shit.
is on St. Mary's, so it is gonna be where Smacks is normally set up, if you know
Gotcha.
where that's at, which is if you're coming from 281 after you pass High Tones on the left, there's like a
Mhm.
little like abandoned area.
Tones.
Um,
I throw
Tones.
ass there.
The
Mhm.
tones.
Do you?
I
all
do.
through Southtown.
What does that mean, Donna?
You know,
I don't know
Please
what that
inform
is.
the younger
What?
generation.
I don't
What
know.
are you talking
What
about?
is High Tones? Is that
High
is that
Tones
the
is
place?
a club.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
didn't
it's a
know.
club. It's
Yeah.
right
They have-
across from St. Mary's.
They
Yeah,
have
I'm a recluse.
They
so-
have a they have a snow. They have a shot there called the snow cone, which is Big Red and vodka. And then you can get different flavors. So they have strawberry, raspberry, and what's the other one? Mango, pineapple,
I don't know.
whatever the yellow flavor. But they all choose either Big Blue, Big
Pineapple.
Red, Big Yellow, and then they put vodka in it, which is like my favorite drink there.
I always just get the regular like $3 shots, kind of like Squeeze Box does,
Mhm.
and just
The
free game after
nightlife.
that.
When
Free game
this
after
COVID's
that.
over, we're gonna have to do like a St. Mary's tour and just have everybody follow us as we run through like St.
Oh,
Mary's strip.
yes.
Of course, we are
We
live
have
on.
Efren saying hola. Hi,
Efren.
Efren.
What's
Of
up?
course, we are
Hello.
live on Pub Sports because I still haven't finished paying checks because Donna just decided to go on a rant.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Jeez.
So-
It's an
Chinga's
OG
way.
episode. What do you expect?
Yeah, but this
We're
episode we still
everywhere.
have sponsors. So,
All right. Andale.
so yeah, shout out to Pub Sports Radio that has us on. Make sure you get the Pub Sports app. Visit the Pub Sports
Help 'em keep the
website.
lights on.
Visit the website and get some cool merch. We got everybody there. We'll be on there eventually. We just been slacking. But we'll be on the store soon.
Yes.
And
Will we?
yes.
Will
yes,
we?
yes, we will.
Yeah, I've actually been talking to Jeff about some sort of competition between all the shows.
Whoa.
What?
We are
Yes.
definitely
Oh
gonna
my
lose.
god.
So, who's to say? We'll see what
We
happens.
need to
Yes.
get some merch going.
And then, of course, I've been slacking again. Sorry, Andrew. I haven't reached out to you. I've been busy. But, of course, we are
Gee.
brought to you by the wonderful folks at Southside Craft Soda, home
Just
of
need to bring the
the boxes.
yeah.
Andrew, I'm
Cola right
thirsty
here.
as hell right now.
If you're
Oh my.
if you're randomly watching
goodness.
Andrew, you want to just come swing by and
Lemoncito.
drop a box off, that'd be great. But yeah,
I'm gonna call you up.
you know, the Texacola, which is one of my favorites, there, and then you get the Limoncito, which Sprite ripped them off with the limeade. I tried that the other day.
Whack.
That's literally just Limoncito, but the Sprite version.
Yeah.
And then your Bevo Vanilla, which is going to be more your cream soda.
Cream soda.
Which I still want the Dr. Pepper cream soda, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah, so definitely check out all 3 flavors. They're available at all the HEBs, even the central markets. Most of them go good with alcohol. Pretty much all of them do.
Yes, they do.
All of them.
And then, of course, make sure you get your Texas Bearded Cartel gear. Shout out to Steve. Scuba Steve. Which, yeah, check that out. Get this. He has some new stuff coming out, and we still have some stuff in the works that we still been putting off. But when that comes out, y'all gonna want it. Trust me.
Definitely. He got that Yeti and he got that Bearded Cartel insignia on it. It was pretty dope. It looked wood.
And
That's pretty
then,
cool.
of course, our last sponsor, I think cover them all,
Whoa.
is DR Woodfire.
DR Wood.
Yes.
Yes.
Feed me.
Yes. Make sure you reach out now and get his
Bruh.
August special before August is up. So for $50, you get 2 pounds of pulled pork, 6 leg quarters, 4 sausage links, Italian pasta salad,
Jingles way.
amazing cream corn, and some Texas green beans.
Better than Rudy's?
And then you get
Yeah.
that with 6 homemade rolls and a really, really moist, giant ass piece of chocolate cake. All for $50. If you don't believe us, look at Norteño
That's
210's
$10 a
page.
person.
She posted about it as well. So shout out to that.
Whoa,
And of
whoa.
course, special shout out to Sarah's Valcoa for hooking it up with
Mm.
the Valcoa yesterday.
Oh God.
So good.
Fuck yeah.
Which
Fuck
we-
yeah.
Jose needs to go over there. He lives by there.
Yeah.
I'm
doesn't
I'm in
live
a
over there.
coma because I'm hungry.
He's
You
on
don't-
Where
autopilot.
don't I
You
live?
You don't live by Days of Allah, right?
Not really.
No.
I live Alamo Ranch, but I
Yeah.
know
Oh,
I
the
know I
other
know the
way.
area. I know
Yeah,
the
he lives there.
area.
That's fine.
He grew. I mean, he went to say.
We
I
discussed
actually
this
know
last
that
time.
place. Yeah,
You
we
live by 151, right?
sure.
Let's
Sure.
go
I
that.
know
Yeah, it's kinda
highways.
that
Yeah,
area.
I know all the highways.
I know math.
Like the shopping center where like the Chili's and the 54th Street and the Target and stuff is.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Cool.
You know what? living
Where
in
Five Guys
San-
is? Where Five Guys is?
Yes. Okay.
There
Okay,
you go.
there you
Steak and
go. Now we're talking my language.
See, living in San Antonio,
Canes?
you
They're
just
the
gotta
Raising
say
Canes,
the
you
Sure.
highway.
I know
You
some of
just
those
Okay.
words.
Yeah.
I know those.
Yeah. Hey, I've lived here for
Quite some
like
time.
5 years now ish, and I know one highway. I'm pretty proud.
What do you mean?
I don't
thought
know-
You grew up here.
No, Donna.
Remember?
Remember?
Donna
Remember?
didn't
Let's-
learn
She did
anything.
not pay-
about
Flashback.
that.
I was gonna say-
No, you're from.
She didn't pay
Hold
attention
on,
at
you're
all
from
last week.
South Carolina,
No.
North
No,
Carolina,
he's
North
from
Carolina.
Venezuela. He's from Venezuela.
No, I know, but he came over here. But I thought he like was here in San Antonio.
No, I grew up in Virginia.
Oh, there,
There
you
you
go.
go.
There you go.
Yeah.
I was
Hey,
close. They're close
fun-
by.
Fun fact:
Yeah. Yeah.
the fun fact is that the phone gods have blessed us, and that app that I used to use for the soundboard has officially become free again.
Yay! Back to the awkward noises.
Hell yeah.
Yay!
Which means Jose got to turn back this. There you go. See? Yeah, we're back now. We're back.
Anyways, do you wanna you wanna tell them what we did this weekend?
Oh yeah. Yes.
I'll do it.
He's gonna speak through
I'll
sound.
do it.
Go ahead.
Okay, so this is probably the first time that we're gonna officially announce it,
Mm-mm.
but
I'm nervous.
Prestige, worldwide, entertainment, entertainment.
Boats and hoes.
The word is entertainment.
we are actually currently in production to producing, I guess, DJ Act 6 music video for Lunatic. His single came out in the beginning of July.
Yes.
It's been out for a couple weeks now, and so we actually collaborated with Momager Cynthia at DJ Act 6 and his dad Chrono Theory, and we actually came up with like the storyline and all that stuff. So it was a bitch the first day. I'm not gonna lie. It was like
Gotta get
it
into
was
the motion.
3 hours, but in those 3 hours, I felt like I ran a marathon. It was a lot.
It was hot.
We
It
have
was hot.
we have full choreography, professional
Yes.
dancers, smoke machines,
Everything.
Grim Reapers, Maseratis,
Everything.
Yeah.
fireworks,
Everything.
school buses, tour buses,
Everything. We got
everything.
everything.
The only thing we were missing was
Straight
explosions.
jackets.
Oh, that's what part 2
We
is for.
couldn't. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
So
Stay
I don't know if I
tuned.
trust Dom and G with explosives. So.
What?
Yeah, no.
I trust me with explosives.
No, I wouldn't.
I just don't trust my.
I use lighters all the time.
I trust me with explosive. I just don't trust my hands with explosives.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Does it really?
No, it does. It makes sense. It makes sense.
I'm so
Pyros.
That's what I wanted to announce.
Arsenal.
Yes.
We've been in the wraps for like ever, and I've been wanting to announce it and say something. I just didn't.
And of course,
Good
in the
job,
big,
Donna.
then we're gonna have that big premiere when it comes out. We're gonna have it in my backyard
Yay!
Yeah, there you go. We
I'm
don't
a-
have a
Zoe
screen.
shit.
on my projector. Bring your own beer.
Bring your own big red beer.
Yes, and then yeah, that's pretty much what we did. Then we did taquitos el jefe, which was in the middle
I
of
need
nowhere.
to go get that.
Friday.
Yes, it was in
Friday
the middle of
night.
nowhere. So that was interesting. It's over by the AAA recycling when you're heading towards the Petite flea market on the right side.
Jeez, all
Yeah.
the way over there.
But he's been selling out, so it's been a good location for him.
Sounds good.
And then yesterday I got my beer, and then we had
My beer.
some barbacoa from Sarah's Barbacoa, and that was our weekend.
Yes. Are you not gonna tell the people what you think about the big red beer?
Yeah. please.
I thought I already talked about this on camera. No, okay.
Not,
it was
you
off
said it
camera.
off camera.
It's
Before you say this, G, I'm gonna say, makers of the Big Red Beer, please come on the podcast and let me
Yes.
try your beer,
now.
and then we can criticize
My-
you to your face.
Well, my opinion really doesn't count because I'm not a craft beer drinker, so I'm not really like into it where I can be like, oh, this is high class beer, this is good beer. So based on a non-drinker's beer opinion,
Just regular everyday
I
Joe.
wasn't crazy about it. It kind of tasted like I felt like it tasted like the syrup that you get from the concentrated jugs you get at Walmart or HEB that you have to mix with water to make fruit punch. It felt like it was that just mixed with some beer, which is probably what they did. They worked on the beer to make the beer taste good, and then they just threw the syrup in there to make it blend in. But yeah, I wasn't a big fan. It was a little bit colder than room temperature, and it was okay. I left the cup in the refrigerator so it gets colder, and I couldn't drink it after that. So and it is $18 for a 2-pack when you can get your hands on it. So
That's
oh my lord!
You heard
2 beers for $18.
yes, and you can get a
Damn.
limit of 5 2-packs and get a total of a 10-pack per order. So you're looking at
10 times.
almost $100.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then you got to wait 2 weeks to pick it up.
oof.
So
I mean,
Do with that
hey,
information what you will.
yes.
do what you want.
Again, remember they are a small batch brewery, so it's not like they have this mass
Mhm.
production that they can just crank
I mean,
these
it's
out.
an
So
interesting
that's-
concept. It's just, you know,
It is.
So I'm gonna run through some beer ideas that I've seen, and I guess Jose, if you're a craft drinker, you can comment on this.
Yeah, I
and
drink
you guys,
so much beer, bro.
and you
Whatever's
guys
in
could
front
tell
of
me, would you try it or would you not? So, starting off with the basic one, the pickle beer. Would you
No.
try it?
no.
yes.
Hot Cheeto beer.
No.
These are all legit beers I've seen. These aren't
No.
like things I'm making up. These are legit
That
beers I've
seems
seen.
like I'm going to have diarrhea for days. I'm just saying.
I have
Warhead.
diarrhea
I'm
just
gonna have
listening to
a
that.
upset stomach.
What
Making
about
that.
Warhead beers?
No.
Yeah,
Like the candy
I'd try
warheads.
it.
No.
Yeah, I'd try it.
Okay. What about peanut butter and jelly?
Sure.
No.
I actually like peanut butter and jelly.
I mean, I'll give it
like
a
a
try.
lot?
It'll be like Guinness almost,
Mhm.
probably.
Like
I'll
you
try
like
it.
peanut butter and jelly a lot?
Well, Donna,
A
I'm
lot,
not gonna
lot?
say like a lot, but if you put a peanut butter and jelly in front of my face, I'll eat it.
He's hungry.
Well, no, I'm just saying because Max Smacks also has a peanut butter and jelly chicken sandwich.
Ooh,
Yeah, you mean
That's
Southtown-
pretty good.
Southtown
That's
also
pretty
has
good.
a peanut butter and jelly hamburger here.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
have you tried that? I don't think so.
Let's get it so we can try it on the air.
I
okay?
don't
Do
think
it.
so.
All right.
Cowards.
Order. Waitress.
Mike, really?
What do you think?
Mike? Was it peanut butter and jelly pho?
He
Ramen?
said, "Can Hoy have a jungle bow guy for the video?"
What? Let me carry the code, Mike's.
Mike.
Mike, show me the ways of the Noodle King, please. Teach me how to eat.
It says,
You have to be sure to send nudes to people.
can
That's what
we
he does.
have a juggling bow guy for the video?
Juggling dog.
We
Yeah.
can have whoever you
Sure,
want.
why
It
not?
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Only if you do it on a unicycle.
If they're char siu bao, you can just throw them into my mouth.
He
please.
said, hell yes.
How's that meat
Dang.
juice coming, Mike?
Hey,
Meat
you can't.
juice.
No.
Can't talk about it on the air.
You can't talk about the meat juice.
Okay, you
Get
said
the
how you-
wrong
I've been sworn to sequency. So
Sequency.
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 Yeah,
Sequences.
I don't have to hide the lie. I just have to
Yeah.
do it sequentially.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mhm. There's
He
5
said-
steps.
He said his keyboard's on Spanish.
Oi, oi.
Okay.
Is
I
it?
saw another beer too that your sister actually posted on Facebook, and it's a Dunkaroo beer.
Yeah.
I mean, I give it.
First of all, if anybody knows where you can get the Dunkaroos, I'm still looking for them.
Oh man,
They were
those are
supposed to be
epic.
at 7-Eleven, and I've gotten to 5, and I still can't find them. So if anybody's seen Dunkaroos in town, I know Phil Nelson got his hands on them somehow. So let me know.
Bitch.
I've been
Flea
dying.
I'm
market.
just kidding.
I've been dying to get my hands on some Dunkaroos.
Oh, he said amazing, and then he said nope, nope, with the little emoji with the guy that goes like this.
That's probably about the meat juice. And of course, as an update before we forget on the show, we're 50 likes away from reaching our goal, which is next Saturday.
Come on,
About
don't you
getting my
wanna
hair
dye his
dyed.
hair?
So share with your friends, tell them to follow on Instagram, so you get my
Don't you
hair
want to
dyed.
see it sizzle off? Because I'm gonna bleach the shit out of
He's gonna
it.
go bald.
For those who haven't followed our live that we did Tuesday on our Instagram, which if you haven't, you should go follow our Instagram first,
Follow.
so you know about our random talks, which we might make that a nightly or a weekly thing. I don't know yet.
Night talks with
just-
G and Donna.
Just because we had a lot of followers and a lot of interactions.
You
so-
got to call it pillow talk if we're going to do G and Donna.
Ooh.
Nope. Except we might have to move
Ew.
it so that way it doesn't interfere with No Cap Tuesday.
Behind closed doors with G and Donna.
Oh my god, that scared me. It's dark outside, and I thought I saw a face, and I was about to freak the fuck out. Anyways.
Yeah. So
My hair is particularly pretty long right now, and it's being dying to be dyed. I guess my Alexis has been clamoring about it.
Anne Marie says, "Go Brad Bondo on his hair, girl." I've been following those tutorials. Obviously, that's what my hair looks like. Awesome. No, it doesn't. It looks like shit.
yeah. So for those who missed the live, we've bumped it up thanks to the peer pressure of everybody who was on that live.
Pressure.
So when 3,000 gets my hair, which we're 50 away,
Gets
but
your hair.
gets my hair. But if we hit 32,
Whatever's left of
if
it.
we hit 3,200 followers by the end of the year, to stretch it out for a couple of months, the beard gets dyed as well. So if you want to see the
Dang.
beard and the hair,
2 different colors, guys. Come
Push
on,
people.
let's go.
So yeah, I'm kind of scared.
You
But
can make him
Do
look
the
like the
shit.
Grinch for Christmas. Dyeing it green.
Red and green, yeah.
Red and green.
Oh, Mike said they were at Target, but I think they stopped making them.
oh,
Ooh, excuse me.
well then I guess I'm gonna have to go to Target.
Target.
On a mission, just like your dumb AEW figures, when you can buy them online.
Mike,
Yeah.
back me up here on this, Mike.
Mike, I need some support, Mike.
It's the joy of having to go get them at store, just like you got
Mike
like a
is a
little
smart
kid.
man. Okay, he would probably buy the set, keep whoever the fuck he wants, and then sell whoever the fuck he doesn't, instead of going to Walmart every fucking day.
Okay.
Just trying to see if they're there.
So-
Get him done.
So Jose,
Yeah,
if your favorite player was made into like the super collectible
Doll.
figure,
I used to collect wrestling figures when I was a child. Don't worry,
And-
I got you. I know where
and
we're
your
at.
choices were wait a month and a half to get the figure, or you can just go to Walmart and hope that you find it there instead. Which one would you do?
Well, the hope. I mean, you could always just call the Walmart ahead and ask them, or you could look if it's on the Walmart
This is
website.
true.
You could do that. I mean,
Might be in
just split the
stock.
middleman.
Well,
but I
the
definitely would
issue-
be not be waiting a month.
The issue with this though is that they officially released on their show that the toys were gonna hit Walmart on August 3rd. I think it's been that long already. Yeah, August 3rd.
No, no.
So August 3rd comes and Walmart's like, well, we're resetting our toy aisle, so it should be later in the week. So then middle of the week, everybody's like, where's the toys? And they're like, oh, we don't know, we don't have them. So then they're like, it should come in on Friday. Then Friday comes, and I'm keeping up with Twitter, so I don't have to go to the stores. So then Friday, they're like, oh, well, we're not supposed to get the shipment till the 12th. Then the 12th comes, and apparently like somebody was like, I work at Walmart, so only like 10% of the stores are even getting the figures to begin with.
Oh, no.
And all of them are only going to get like one set of all the figures. So you're looking at just like 6 figures each for each store.
Mm-mm.
So I'm just like,
It's all
well,
about that exclusivity.
Mhm.
so hopefully,
like a kid on Christmas.
so hopefully in 2021, Target's going to start carrying them and then I don't have to worry about going to Walmart.
In 2021.
You didn't answer the question, Jose. So if it's that difficult, excuse me.
No, he did.
Would you rather?
He said, I'd rather go get them and check the store instead of waiting a month.
Oh.
no, that is in
Put
fact
it
not
where
what
it's in
I
his
said.
mouth.
That was what he said. He was like, I
He
would
said
check
he
the
would
store.
call ahead.
Yeah, he was like, I'd call ahead and it'd save me for the month.
Well, yeah, but if they're not there, I'm ordering them online.
Thank you.
That's the
Thank
issue.
you.
Like, wouldn't it become like available online before it hits the store?
Well, the thing is that they're on back order now. So if you were to
Yeah.
order it online,
So you'd still be waiting regardless.
yes. So by the time that
In-store
could in, the
whatever.
other store probably already has it, and I already could have just gone to the
But
store.
you know what? You secure
Plus,
the bag.
Plus,
You
you're
secure the
plus
bag.
you're gonna pay almost $6 more for the figure
Yeah, for shipping and handling.
because they're going $20 at the store, but the website is charging them for
whole
$26 plus shipping.
dollars.
So you're looking at almost $30 to $32 for a $20 figure.
Dang.
6 whole dollars.
This guy.
That's why you my homie.
But times 2, you're looking at almost $24 extra that you don't need to be spending.
$24 extra dollars
Yeah.
on
Where'd
the
that come from?
figurines that you need, apparently.
Life and death. Life and death.
Hey, there's only
you.
500 of the Chase variant, and if I can get my hands on that Chase variant,
Then you
I'm
can
gonna be
flip
banking.
it. You can,
Yes.
It's like when we used to
you
go
can
for
flip it like
cards.
shoes, right?
yes.
See, G, I have a question. When you get all these figures, what then? What do you do then?
They make one
Honestly-
giant ass robot.
Honestly, I haven't actually started collecting figures. I've just been collecting pops. This has been what I've been
Trying to be
collecting.
like our boy Rick.
But
Probably.
I really support this wrestling organization, so I'm gonna get the toys.
No, that's fine. I totally get supporting.
Yeah, of
but if you
course.
really wanted to support, you would have already bought them
Yeah, that's a good point.
the whole set. I'm
Why
just
not
saying.
some shirts too
I'm
while
just
we're
saying.
at it?
Actually, I
No,
do.
he does. He
I
does
do.
do the shirt.
I actually have it where they send me like two.
When's the latest shirt order?
It should be coming in the next couple of weeks. Actually, I actually have it where they have. If you're a wrestling fan in general, you go to ProWrestlingCrates.com. They have They have like the regular crate that comes with random shirts and toys and shit. But I just get the shirt package, and it's for skinny people. It's $17.99 for 2 shirts. The shirts normally run $34 a shirt, so you're getting 2 shirts for the price of half of one.
Yeah.
But for the fat boys like me, it's still under $30, which is still cheap because like fat boy shirts like $35 for one.
It's
So
true.
you're still saving out. And normally they tell you the theme beforehand, and then they ask you if you want to renew. So like me, that I'm the AEW fan, if it's not AEW related or somebody's not in there, I just cancel, and then the next month I go back because they always send me the emails once you're subscribed. So that's how I get my shirts, and it saves me a shitload of money.
So we have
true.
Andrew Hernandez III that said, "Yo, Tucson culture, keep going strong. Thank you."
Hey, keep
Shut up,
it
Andrew.
Future San Antonio
Yes.
gunslinger Andrew. We're gonna.
Yes.
I'm peer pressuring him into
Yeah.
trying out.
Hell yeah.
And of course, I did see Jeff's tweet. So anybody who's interested, Dom, in trying out,
Try out.
Jeff
He'll
said
pay for it.
he said he'd pay for it.
You didn't hear
Crack
it, but
every
mine.
bone in
Yeah,
his body.
it cracked.
Hey, I mean, I'd hate to see it. I'd hate to see it,
And
Dom.
we have Mike that said, "I've been trying to find them for you.
I
You're
know he
such a
has.
good
Cute.
friend."
Yeah.
Aw.
And he
His-
said, "Finding those figures is harder than finding Nemo."
Yes, it is.
Accurate.
Very accurate.
And
Or Dory.
Andrew asked Marvel or DC. Marvel.
Yeah.
I'm a
Marvel.
DC guy.
Marvel, hands down.
Facts are being spit into the chat, unfortunately. I'll read this one because I
Tell
enjoyed
us.
this.
Oh.
I called him a pussy, so he has to do it. Andrew trying out. So,
Oh.
so yeah,
Um,
I told him he wouldn't do it, and I called him a pussy, so now he has to try out. So,
Well,
So-
I'm calling you a pussy, Jose. Why don't
I
you try
am.
out?
I
Why
am.
don't you try out?
He
because I'm a
is.
pussy. There we
Well,
go. It's settled.
there's no tryouts for ball boy. You just show up and say, "I want to play with balls."
Yeah, I'm a more of a water boy kind of guy. I don't want to catch those balls. What if they hit me in the nose?
I know, but just try out. Fuck it.
Cowboy.
Jeff is
No.
gonna pay for it.
No,
I
I don't want to.
You wanna
I'm a
be
pussy.
manhandled?
I was gonna say
No,
he's gonna
I
have to pay
don't.
Jeff back later.
God.
I'd have to pay him back in medical deposits.
Um,
My hands. I guarantee you, the first like hard thrown ball at my hand, just my wrist just break.
So back to Andrew's question about Marvel DC. I don't know if I ever discussed it on the show, But I will, as much as I give DC shit, I will say DC has some of the best villains in comic book history.
Yeah.
They're classics, but Batman's a bitch. He's just a little rich snobby hoe.
I have been
Iron
trying to
Man,
tell
same.
people, I asked this question, and it was like Wolverine or Batman in a fight. And people would try to tell me Batman, and that's
No.
how I can tell that you're insane. That
Mhm.
I don't want to be friends with you. I don't want to be associated with you.
Well,
If
bye,
you tell
Jose.
me-
Bye.
If you tell me,
Dang.
if you tell me the Wolverine, the man that literally cannot die, basically,
He's gonna lose to Batman.
a man that doesn't have powers, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
The only power Batman has is being white privileged. There, I said it.
Wow, boom. Where's the explosion
Wow.
sound effect? Come on,
Hold
G.
on.
I know.
Come on, G.
Or the gunshots or
Uh,
something. Shots
Or
fired.
something. Man,
Or that. Or that.
we put G under a lot of pressure right there.
All I'm saying is that if the Green Goblin had to fight the Joker, I put my money on the Joker. But if Iron Man and Batman got into a fist fight, Iron Man would tear him to shreds.
Well, duh.
They both got suits. I mean,
Well, duh.
Okay, so I
Money.
Yeah,
billionaires.
but Batman is to disguise him, and Iron Man actually like
Yeah,
it has a
everybody
use
knows
for
him.
his
Yeah.
shit.
Did Batman? Well, that's a bad example, especially in 2020. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
did Batman mentor a young boy? He had Robin with him, so
Yeah.
that
Yeah, he did.
but
It's
I
like
think he did.
Spider-Man
I think he
and
did more
Iron
than
Man,
just
yeah.
mentor Robin. Just saying.
He had Nightwing, Robin, Batgirl.
Can I go derail Revis here and bring up one of our reoccurring segments on this show?
What's up?
Sure.
It is 3:30 and I am hungry. And where should I eat, guys? Where are we
Oh.
sending me to eat today?
Smacks. Just go to Smacks.
Get that burger.
Go do that.
I
again.
Donna, see, it's not as fun when you just tell me to do things. We need some options.
Really?
Did you?
We
Well,
need
did you
some
see the? Did you see the?
options. We're trying to give the people
You'd be
options,
going out of
too.
your way, but did you see the Bobcat bite photos that Donna put out?
I don't know what that is. No.
It's a food truck, and they asked me to go and have a photo shoot of all of their menu. So deadass, when we finished, we should have called you. Deadass, when we finished, it was like
All this food.
a buffet of food.
Yeah.
A buffet.
Yeah.
So we
And
gave it to a homeless guy.
yeah, we
A-
did.
A homeless guy named Abram.
So we got Andrew commenting. So he said, "Yeah, Jose, try out."
No.
And he agrees with what you had said
Yes.
and says, "Agree, Iron Man." Oh man, the
That
comment.
Iron Man would kick
deleted.
Batman's ass just like he kicked Captain America's, which is America's ass, according to Donna.
Yes, a juicy ass.
And then I was told in the comments, shout out to Anne, Florio's Pizza apparently is his
Yeah,
best.
Yeah,
last time when she was
Oreos.
here, she was talking about. I think she talked about or touched up on Florio's pizza.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm gonna start writing these options down. We've got
Mhm.
Florio's, we've got Smacks.
You know what, Jose? I thought you were gonna say it's 3:30 and we haven't even jumped on the topics, and I was like, you know what? You're absolutely right. We
No,
should-
Donna, no.
No,
This is
no.
more important,
Um,
Donna. We're trying
Is
to
it
get
really?
Right
Yes,
there,
yes,
right
it
there,
is.
right there on 1604. There's the Nestle Toll House place. They have some good food too.
Mhm.
They had
I live like right beside one.
they
Never
had-
been.
they had flatbread pizza. Well, that is the only one in San Antonio.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, well, okay, there you go. I've been to it and I've seen it grow and open, and I've not even considered going once.
Oh.
Mike said, "Can we do a mobile podcast?"
Yeah, of course you could.
Yeah.
I mean, I have
You
the
got the
stuff, Mike.
equipment.
Andrew
Yeah.
said Deco's
Deco
Pizzeria.
Pizza.
Which there's actually a
Which-
topic on
you
here
wanna go ahead and
about
go into
Deco's.
that?
Well, let's start with
Pizzeria.
Decos then.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
get this going.
And so it says Deco's Pizzeria to expand with takeaway only location in San Antonio's east side. Deco's Pizzeria unveiled plans for yet a third location on a Facebook post. The pizza place said the first iteration of a new pickup and delivery only model will be located in East Side's Denver Heights neighborhood at 1401 S New Braunfels Avenue. Deco Pizzeria will offer select menu items, and that more of the striped down satellite stores are coming soon. They are also opening a location at City Base on the south side and is currently under construction and slated to open later this year. So have y'all tried? Well, of course, we've tried Deco's Pizzeria. We actually
Yeah.
went all together one time.
Mhm.
Couple times.
Have
Never
you
been.
tried it? No?
No, I've never
It's
heard
good.
of
That's
it.
kind of like a staple right here. Kind
Um,
of.
It's starting to slowly now.
Yeah.
It
That's-
wasn't like something like growing up, like, oh, there's Decos Pizza. It wasn't until
Oh,
like
yeah.
recently, because I don't think they just opened until like the early 10s.
Yeah.
So it's starting to get there. Yeah, I really
Getting some roots.
I always laugh because it's actually southeast side, because it's still like,
Is it southeast side?
yeah, because New Braunfels right where the Mercury like down that street.
Yeah.
New Braunfels.
Oh.
So it's
Where is
technically
it?
I
east
thought it
side,
was
but
like, I was gonna say, I thought it
Eastside?
was like east side, like
No.
AT&T Center east side.
no, like right. Well, I mean, that's still not that far from it, but
It's technically
But
east
that's
side.
more east side than southeast, right?
Mhm.
Right. No,
Yeah.
yeah. Because New
Um,
Braunfels is right there.
I mean, I think it's
From-
smart. I mean, you're looking at delivery only in a time where most places are carry out and take out only anyway.
Right, yeah.
So why spend the money on a big place when you can make it there? I don't know if that was originally the plan. Seeing that it was going to be on the quote east side,
Right.
so just make takeout only, so you don't have to worry about people dining in.
True.
Or if it's like I said, an effect of the COVID that they decided to switch it over, which I'm gonna say it's probably the first one, because I mean City Base is building up, but I think City Base had been
Yeah.
worked on before COVID started, so
Yeah.
I'm not too sure on that.
Mhm. Definitely.
I like Deco's Pizzeria. It's
Deco's
pretty
is
good.
pretty good.
And I also heard that they were starting to do something on the shirt Cibolo side. So if they do, that's badass because that's way closer than the fucking east side to me.
Or Franksburg.
So is Deco's the pick for today? I mean, like I said,
I don't know if you want to drive all the way to the west side.
Or it's not out of its way; it's kind of there.
I mean, if you
It's
leave from
on,
here, you might,
It's on Fredericksburg.
Yeah, wherever I'm leaving from here to get it. So,
Yeah. So yeah, you could probably get
I mean,
it.
it's not too
Well, we're
bad.
giving you options, sir. So you pick whichever one you want.
but Donna, that's not the game here. We
Oh,
give
chinga,
we
hombre.
give everyone options here. We chime in, and then at the end of it,
Chacho's chicken.
Bleh.
and then we get. I feel like we should poll the people in the chat. Maybe we get recommendations or see which one wins of these three, because I guess we do have narrowed it down to Deco's,
Oh.
Florio's, and
But
Smacks.
as you said, they started in the Jefferson area because they are draft Jefferson graduates who owns Deco's. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Jefferson's right over there.
Maybe we should get the owners in and tell them bring some pizza.
That would be cool.
I think you should tell every guest that you have on now to bring some kind of sampling of food.
That'd be cool. Hell yeah.
They're like, he's like, I work at the morgue. You gotta bring some food.
Oh.
Finger bites, anybody?
sandwiches.
I brought some finger food.
Hell no.
That'd be a good one. That
Hell
would be a
no.
good one. It's only Deco's only 20 minutes from here, so thank you, G. That was good.
Thank you.
It's only 20 minutes from here, so it's definitely an option.
Oh,
Definitely.
dang, you already Googling shit?
Well, yeah, you guys told me it's like 40 minutes away, so
No, I didn't say 40 minutes.
Look, I don't know. I didn't say 40. I was like, if you want to drive to the
What
west
about
side.
that Puerto Rican food truck? The one that we covered last time.
Electric Eats out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Electric Eats out of the middle of nowhere. That's a good name.
It's Electric Eats, but it's
or
off
even
of Potranco.
cilantro. Cilantro.
It's on
Mexican
Potranco. It's
cuisine.
like a Potranco little gas station type thing without no gas pumps or
Okay.
anything.
Yeah, that's
Ah.
also a U-Haul place. So the
yeah.
back they have U-Haul trucks, and then in the front it's a gas station,
Yeah.
and then to the right in the front is the food truck, and then on the other side there used to be a fireworks stand.
You
So-
have to go early though because they do sell out really fast.
Mhm.
Their
It's really
shit's
good.
good. Especially the arepas.
Mike said,
I have
"Problem
those.
solved. Just do a podcast from Noodle Tree."
There you
I'm
go.
down.
There's the pod. There's
You got
the
my
problem
fucking
solved.
menudo ramen that I've been asking for months.
Yeah,
Same.
Mike.
He's gonna shank you.
Just kidding. I love you, Mike.
Shout out to Mike. Hopefully
Mike.
we'll have
He's
him.
thriving and surviving, y'all.
Yes,
Thriving and surviving.
he's in the kitchen cooking crack.
All right.
Ooh.
So pending Alexis's approval, it's probably gonna be Deco's, guys.
Nice.
Since you guys have talked it up so much.
Aw, y'all gonna go on a little date.
No, he's
This
just
is
gonna pick
it
it
is
up.
in fact date night.
Wow,
Oh.
that's so sweet.
It's not that sweet.
I remember those days.
I promise it's not as sweet as you think. It's literally just me watching or her watching old movies and me trying to get educated.
Educated.
So like
Well,
tonight
with
it's like
us-
16 Candles. I've never seen it.
Oh.
Last week it was Footloose and Dirty Dancing.
Oh,
More
you know
movies
what?
I haven't
I
seen.
haven't finished watching Dirty Dancing. It was the first time I had watched. I've never watched Dirty Dancing.
Same until
Dancing
Black
saves
Mike
the
said no
town,
soup for
basically.
you.
No soup for you.
Mike, what the hell?
Well, not since we're saying old movies, I'm pretty sure Jose hasn't seen it. Jose, have you seen the movie Blood In, Blood Out?
I've heard a significant
Oh,
amount
he
about
hasn't.
Blood In, Blood Out. I interviewed Chase Serrano, whose favorite movie is Blood In, Blood Out,
Yes.
but I have not seen it.
Okay, so we're gonna need to clear 2 hours of your schedule.
Yeah, we need
Big Mexican movie.
The best thing is that it's free on YouTube,
Yeah.
so you can just
Oh,
watch it on
okay.
YouTube.
Apparently, it's a staple. Like if you haven't
It is
seen
the
it, you're
staple.
not Hispanic or Latino or whatever.
Yeah, we're
You need to
Venezuelan,
watch
so
it.
it's fine.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Latinx,
I'm neither one of
Latinx.
those things.
Yeah, so he's fine.
When I open my
But-
mouth and I start talking, I lose my Latino card.
That-
unfortunately.
That movie makes any wannabe coconut whitewash Mexican want to go to jail and stab people.
Okay, good.
So you have
Really
Roland that
excited.
said, "What's up, guys? Hi,
So,
Roland."
We'll see you in a little bit,
And,
Roland.
Andrew said, "So 80s night for Jose."
Yes.
Yeah. And so Mike said, "Jose, face off. You'll thank me later." What?
Face
Oh,
off.
Face Off was a good movie.
All right.
Roland
Face off,
said-
Mike. It's on the list.
It's
if I
John,
have complaints, I'm coming to you, Mike.
It's,
I'm coming to you.
John Travolta and Nicolas Cage.
They
where-
switch
Roland
faces.
said, "Vatos locos for life."
Yes.
Vatos locos.
I'm still working on getting Jesse Borrego to come in.
And then Andrew said, "No one should put Jose in corner."
I don't understand the reference.
You will when you watch a movie.
You
And
will-
Mike
you-
said, "Come on, dude. Even I've seen it."
Mike's just with the shits. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm simply not.
Hey, Mike is a down ass fool, just like Shia LaBeouf. Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I've heard the tax collector
Yeah,
is very
cool.
good from Andrew. I have not seen it yet.
My dad saw it. We were actually gonna go because you can actually still see it at Santikos. So that's what I was planning tonight to go to the one in Cibolo to go watch it, just so I can
I
actually
just streamed
see a
it.
movie.
Cibolo?
Yes.
You're gonna drive that far?
I'm
Well,
like-
you live in like
Yeah.
fuck nowhere. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm
way
sorry.
down.
I apologize.
So that's my goal for tonight, just so I can go back to a movie theater. So
All right, guys. I have an official announcement. Decos
Oh.
is now a go because Alexis gave their approval.
Yay!
Sound the alarm, G. Sound the alarm. Our
Huh.
favorite reoccurring segment has been completed. What
No, do the
is
extraterrestrial
Jose
one.
eating today?
Jose's eating Gecko's pizza.
What?
Whoa.
wait, here it is.
Finish him. It's like the purge alarm.
Jose is on a eating treat.
I gotta re-put sounds on here. It's been a while since I've had
Right?
some
Since it was
Andrew
free.
said creeper.
Hey,
So we will have I will have a review of Decos Pizza next week.
Great.
all right.
Andrew said AMC is doing 15-cent tickets. I did see that, but
Who the fuck goes to AMC?
no,
Oh,
not
there's
that.
only
Not
one
that.
AMC.
Not that.
Where's
They-
the shots? Oh my lord!
They are not doing it here in San Antonio. So they're doing it at every other AMC except for the ones here.
Boo.
so that
kind of
Anarchy.
classic.
Anarchy.
Again, to be fair, the only one here is the one at River,
River
Center.
Center.
So
Yeah, but still, I would go.
They gotta make their money.
Santikos
you know?
for life, gang gang.
It's true.
We
It's
are a
local.
Santikos family. Sorry.
That was the meanest thing I've ever heard anyone say.
We don't do
on
Regal.
this podcast.
we don't do Regal or AMC. We do
I
Santikos.
don't know which one Casablanca is, but
Santikos.
that's,
Santikos, yeah.
that's the one I die with. You know.
That's your tomb.
All
Like,
of
if
them.
you die there, it's fine. It's
Shout out
like-
to them for like remodeling all their old ass ones, and we're like, y'all gonna still come, so we're gonna put recliner seats. Like
Yeah, they did.
Regal, like the Cinema 18, they're like, we're gonna put recliner seats in one, and y'all just gonna have to fight to the death for them.
Yeah.
It's so bad when me and Donna go like outside of San Antonio, and we go to like any other movie theater, and they don't have recliner seats. We both just look
We're
at each other.
spoiled ass
Peasants.
We
motherfuckers,
both look at
man.
each other. We're just like, I guess we gotta sit in these peasant chairs.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Watch this movie.
And then I
agree.
bring
though.
my blanket, and people be looking at me all fucking weird, and I'm like, "What? Isn't this a fucking normal thing? I just bring my blanket all the time."
I've been trying to, but she doesn't want to go because those seats are only in the front row. But if you do go to the Palladium, in some of the theaters in the first row, they're actually like beds. They're not chairs. They're like
Jeez, beds.
they're like date chairs, I guess. That they're like reclined back, and then there's just like a little table in the middle. But you both sit down and lay down, but you're like side to side, like with the person in the seat. So it's more like a date
Do
night
they have
thing.
extra large beds or what?
But the thing is that you're
They're,
on.
California King.
But the thing is that you are in the first row, so like you're gonna be looking up like the whole time.
I've had bad
I'm
experiences
good.
being on the first row. Okay, I
So,
saw a movie.
What experiences have you had?
Well, I
Yes,
saw like
please
a
tell
movie
me.
midway through it. I was wanting to throw up, and I went to go throw up, and it was because I was sitting too close. Okay, I just don't like it.
Got
I
motion
don't
Was
like
it-
sickness? in the
Was it
theater?
because you were sitting too close?
Yes, it was.
Mhm.
Was it because you were drinking?
I
Because
was
you're
with
making-
Donna. I don't
you're
know.
Swapping spit with another guy. Wait,
no,
before me?
no, it wasn't.
Wow, the tea
That.
is
It
being
wasn't
spilled.
even that. Chill.
So we have two very sad stories. Well, I guess three if you go in order. But
Hell
there's two
yeah,
very sad stories we have to cover. So I decided it's only right that we play the song of something that was great that ended up tragic.
Come on, sir.
Come on, phone.
Oh no.
Oh, Roland said Evo over here.
Okay, enough talk again. So
We're gonna get sued by Hulk
Let's-
now.
that's all right. What's he
Okay,
gonna do?
brother.
What you gonna do, brother?
Okay, brother.
So, starting off with the sad one, Spurs fans, grab your blankets.
I already got my
We have
tissues.
Spurs fans mourn the end of the team's 22 season playoff streak. Even though the Spurs went 5-3 during the NBA's final 8 games in the
Jeez.
bubble, that wasn't enough to earn a trip to playoffs for a record 23rd straight season. Fans expressed their mourn over Twitter. Some put,
Whack.
I can't believe a dude named Shake Milton is going to be the reason the Spurs don't make the playoffs.
That game hurt.
The Spurs have missed
Lucky
the playoffs for
Milton.
the first time in 23 years. 2020 strikes again. The last time the Spurs were not on the playoffs, DVDs were just introduced to us. Think about that for a second.
Yeah, I was
You know
there.
the year 2020 is shit when Houston and Dallas made the playoffs and the Spurs didn't. So how do you feel about the ending of this playoff streak, and do you think
so
they will come
pissed.
back next season?
I don't think I was born the last time the playoffs missed. The Spurs missed the playoffs.
That was also a tweet too. Some people were like, imagine like the people graduating high school have always
Why,
seen the
damn it?
Spurs go into the playoffs.
Yeah,
Actually-
I think 1997.
I was gonna
playoff streak?
say, I think there was like an
Yeah.
article of like everything that existed the last time the Spurs didn't make the playoffs.
So
But-
Cynthia said, "No front row seats, please." Exactly. Thank you.
Thanks, Cynthia.
Andrew said, "It's all good. It's never going to be touched again."
Hey, we'll see.
Wow.
We will see. I looked up the active playoff streak
Yeah.
leaders, and the highest one's like 9 and 6 and 7. I think I'd Andrew guessed them. I forgot what they were now. But
Mm.
I'm gonna-
yeah.
I was gonna say, would that be the I don't know, Cavaliers missed a couple of years. I'm trying to think who it was.
I know what the top 3 are. I just remembered. If you would like to
Um,
guess, I'll give you 30
Are
seconds.
they Eastern Conference or West or?
They're both. They're both. They're both
Okay,
conferences.
So I'm
yes.
gonna say trying to think who recently keeps going. I'm gonna say
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
I know it's not Golden State.
It's not Golden State because they didn't make the playoffs this year.
Yeah. Not the Pelicans.
It's not the Pelicans because they suck.
Not the
Mm-mm.
Clippers.
It's not the Clippers because they suck.
Time's up.
Time is up. Number 1. Danny, any more G Donna? You want to take a guess?
I want to say the
no.
Lakers, but they've had that
Sorry.
year of shittiness, so I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
I want to say the Cavs.
No, because they're not in the
They're on the
playoffs.
West.
Miami.
No.
Oh, but you're talking about as of
The
currently right now.
Raptors.
Raptors.
The Raptors, I believe, were number 1, and then the Celtics and Blazers were tied at 2, I believe.
Oh yeah,
So-
Celtics would have been a good pick.
Yeah, the Celtics, very good.
Oh,
Houston is another one. I think Houston was number 1. Toronto's number 2,
Yeah.
and then the Celtics were tied for 3.
Yeah.
So whack.
Andrew said Bill was still president, and Men in Black, I'm assuming, just came
Yes,
out.
I have the article here. I'm
And then
waiting for it to
Andrew
load up.
said Toronto and Houston.
Thank you, Andrew. for
Here we
reminding me.
go. So 20. I'm just gonna read through some of these real quick, just so we don't read all of them. So the number one album at the time was "Spice" by the Spice Girls.
Never heard
What
of
the
it.
fuck? Are you
Dang.
serious?
Yes. The top 3 performing movies in '97 was Titanic, Goodwill Hunting, and Men in Black. Those
Yep.
were the 3
Good
most popular
movies, good
movies.
movies.
Yeah, it was right. It was the year you were born.
Yeah.
Seinfeld and ER were the highest rated TV shows.
Mhm.
Never been a
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld guy.
March of that same year, Selena was released.
Jeez.
What? Wow.
And then the
Anything with
soundtrack itself
Salinas.
debuted at number 20 in the Billboard Top 200s. That year, you had Notorious B.I.G. die, Chris Farley, Princess Diana, and Mother Teresa
Ugh.
Ah, damn.
all die in the same year. George W. Bush was the governor of Texas, and Bill Clinton was the president of the United States.
a time.
What a time to be alive. Oh, I was
Uh,
alive.
Prince-
What a time to be born.
Prince had performed at the Alamo Dome during his Jam of the Year tour, back when he was known as the artist formerly known as Prince. Just to go with Jose there, Lonnie Walker, Keldon Johnson, and Luca had not been born yet.
Wow.
The Green Bay Packers won the Super Bowl that year.
Boo.
Barry Switzer was the head coach of the Cowboys. Michael Jordan and the Bulls had just won, I guess, the last of the three-peat, right?
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
The Big 12 championship game was between Texas and Nebraska at the Alamo Dome. Tiger Woods
Wow.
at 21 was the youngest golfer to ever win the Masters.
Tiger.
Beanie Babies had emerged as a fad at that time.
I've never
Yeah.
understood that. I really never understood that at all.
Beanie Babies.
And in September of that year, Internet Explorer 4.0 came out, starting the
Wow.
original browser wars of the decade.
My
What
God.
the fuck?
Who are they fighting?
I guess Netscape Navigator.
Yeah, Netscape.
And then Steve Jobs returned to Apple to become the CEO that year. And most importantly, at the end of the 2020 or the 20th thing here is in 1997 at the NBA draft, the San Antonio Spurs draft from Wake Forest, Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan,
Wow.
the big fundamental.
It's very nice to be able to remember who was taken number one in your birth year.
So Cynthia said Seinfeld is life, and she said it was a bad year.
1997?
1997 was
year.
a horrible year.
No, yeah, the Spurs stunk this year, and
Also-
they're gonna sting next year too.
Just a little bit
Interesting.
more. Kobe
Good.
Bryant had played his rookie year that year.
Wow.
Kobe.
AI had won Rookie of the Year that year. And Mario Kart came out,
Practice?
and the first Harry Potter
Whoa.
book was released
I remember
also
watching
Wow.
that. Mhm,
in '97.
mhm.
And
Yeah.
Vince Carter was a sophomore at North Carolina.
Man, that's how long he's been,
hmm
Vince Carter. Man,
Damn, bro.
If
And Pokemon came out that same year too.
Pokemon.
a Pokemon.
And we keep going on forever here.
something
Understand.
that
Gotta
bothers me
catch
about
'em
that is
all.
the Celtics should have won that lottery that year. They had the best odds for Tim Duncan, and they finished like fourth. So shout out to the Celtics.
There's a guy on YouTube called Dom2K, and he's like gone back and like has redone the last decade, and he just like enters the draft class and just let it like simulate. And according to that one, he gets Tim Duncan gets drafted by the Raptors, and then like 3 years later they draft D Wade. So it's D Wade and Tim Duncan in Toronto, and they always choke in the playoffs. They make the playoffs and then they lose in the first round.
Jesus,
So that was fun.
it's chemistry.
And then the Spurs win a championship with Jason Kidd as their point guard. In one of the
Wow.
years, I was like, wow.
That's interesting.
So Andrew said Spurs have 10% chance to get the number one pick. How funny would it be for Lightning striking a bottle for the third time?
That would be interesting.
Well, let's hope we don't trade them in the middle of it, like
No.
some other dumbass trades.
Mhm.
I just wanted to announce that Deco's Pizza has been officially ordered.
Yes.
Yay!
Deco, don't screw me here with this pepperoni pizza.
What you get?
So-
Just pepperoni?
Yeah,
What
'cause
about
I'm
wings?
basic. No,
No, y'all need to get wings.
no, we don't, Donna.
Yes, you do.
I
He's like,
promise
"Don't."
you, we
He
don't.
He's all the way my bank account works. Says, no, we don't.
No, we don't.
No, Donna, you know how much a pizza is? Jeez.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty
$20. That's
pricey.
almost 2 action figures, Donna.
Look. I don't give a fuck.
No, I have to now, Donna. See what I have to do? Here, listen to what I have to do now, Donna. I'm
What do
gonna
you have
complain
do?
to you now
Okay.
because I have to go to Deco's now,
Okay.
Mhm.
and now I have to go to Five Below after because I was told to get candy, and then I have to go to Heb to get meats and
Heb.
cheeses.
What kind of cheeses?
Some cheeses.
I don't know. I don't pick any of this
Why
stuff.
cheeses?
Sounds romantic.
Meats and cheeses for the food for the movie.
Meats and cheeses, guys. Meats and
Jeez.
cheeses.
Yeah, you wanna
already
eat
have that
meats and
pizza.
cheeses.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
mean
Like some
Max?
prosciutto.
So here's
Oh,
what you do.
prosciutto. Oh,
So-
excuse
So
me.
what kind of snacks do you guys eat when y'all
Y'all sound
watch
fancy.
movies?
Well,
I know. I was like, cheese.
Alexis requested meats and cheeses. So
Does she want wine with that cheese?
I've had a bottle of red wine beside my bed for like 2 weeks.
I was gonna say all you gotta do is carry the cheese. You already got the meat.
We.
Yeah, there you go, G. There you
Wow.
go. There you go.
And I'm the dirty one.
Yes, yes, you are.
Hey, I'm trying to help him out here. Trying to save money. Cost,
Sure,
Trying to say
co-
money.
cost saving tips, guys. If she says she wants a meat cheese board, just buy the cheese.
You already have the sausage.
You already
Don't
got
worry.
sausage.
With all that mean cheese.
What if
we
it's a
should talk
Vienna
about-
sausage?
It's definitely
Hey,
is.
she just said meat and cheese. She didn't ask for what kind of meat.
Look, I like Vienna sausages. It's okay.
She didn't say if she wanted a full salami from the thing or the can of Vienna sausage.
Sorry,
It's fine.
sorry, it's only chorizo.
I want a full salami. I want salami slices. God damn it.
Yeah, so meats and cheeses. And then my favorite candy is strawberry puffs.
Ooh, yeah. those are
And
good.
they're just like, I guess I don't know if they're just like Mexican and not found everywhere or what. I have to go to Five Below to find it because it is extremely hard to find strawberry puffs. And
What
you
are
can
those?
only,
It's-
they're literally just like strawberry, like
Are they
gummies.
the ones that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was
And-
gonna say they're not the ones that like your grandma has all the time, but you don't know where she gets them at.
That is it's close. It's very close to that.
Oh,
It's very
the
close.
hard
It's-
candy.
yeah.
Yeah, the hard
Yes.
candy.
And I can only find strawberry puffs in very Hispanic places.
Yeah.
Like the meat
Mhm.
markets, all those places. So fine, shout out to
Well, at least you
Yes,
guys are like decent. When me and G, watch movies and stuff, we act like 10-year-old kids, and
So?
we get like chips and sodas and candies and chocolate and
Eat
all this
all
other
of 'em.
shit.
You know how like there's those memes where they're like, I miss paying $72 at the movie theater? Yeah, that's us.
Yeah, that's us.
We're those $72 people. And that's why I love Santikos, because Santikos gives you points for every dollar you spend. So every
So you just reuse it.
$75 you spend, you get $5 back. So normally by the second or third time that we go back to the movie theater, we have $5 to use. And we use the
True.
shit out of that.
And
but-
one of us pays for the tickets and the other one pays for the
Aw.
snacks.
yeah, so we still drop like
Yes.
$80
Get
because like
cute.
one of us will pay like the $30 for the tickets and the
Yeah.
other one will pay the $30 for the snacks. And so here we go.
Alexis made a list of things because I am the slave here to get the things.
Woo!
So you guys, I told her to send me the list so I can read you the list. So Donna, you can have your
Hold up.
curiosity quelled.
Before you start that. Really, Jose? You put down here Deco's Pizza?
Yeah, shout out to Decos. It won.
Shout out to Decos.
Okay, go. What's your list?
I have to get it from her. She's like, why do
Oh,
I need to
okay.
send you the list? Like, what are you talking about? It's
Why-
for the show.
Why are you asking for my shoe
Alexis,
size?
you need to be watching the podcast, girl. What
yeah,
the fuck?
exactly. She's
Just
too
like-
busy making a list.
Well, see, that's why they're perfect, because
Perfect.
he just randomly got asked his shoe size and she's randomly getting asked for the list. So it works out.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah. See, again, G texting me on like a Wednesday at like 2:00. Hey, Jose, what's your shoe size? It's like, okay, 9.5. And then I don't hear from G for like 3 days.
And then he texts us back like, "What is this for?" And I'm like, "Motherfucker, you responded. What the fuck?" All right. Anyways. That was fun.
Anyways, talking about me and cheese.
So
getting
time
drinks.
I
for
know.
something very, very tragic in my mind
For only G. Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
But good thing we have Southside Craft Soda to replace it. Bing.
Bing.
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching.
So Dr. Pepper announced that it has been harder to find Dr. Pepper recently and are doing everything we can to get it back into your hands. This applies to all flavors of Dr. Pepper, including the new Dr. Pepper cream soda, which is why I haven't been able to find shit because I've been wanting to try it. Dr. Pepper announced the news on Twitter, and Charmin responded with, "Welcome to the club. We feel your pain," with a wink emoji. Great.
I'm charming. Queen.
Panic buying has become a real thing since the beginning of COVID-19, and products have been flying off the shelves. Is the Dr. Pepper shortage affecting you? If
Not
not,
yet.
what's your favorite soda to drink if you don't like Dr. Pepper?
Not yet, but 8:00, my house. We'll all go in the caravan and we'll go drive around town and stock up on all the Dr. Pepper. We're gonna hoard this bitch, and then I'm gonna sell all the cans once they're out in town. I'm gonna sell them for triple the price, so that way I can buy my action figures online
$20 a set.
and get it paid for.
I think G was using my foot size to find people that have Jordans, and then he's gonna get the shoe in my size, blame me, and then sell the Jordans. That's what I think G is doing. That's what I've
Yeah,
decided on.
sneaky.
Well,
G is
I'll let
sneaky.
you know. He is. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah,
So-
G,
so
I,
it's sneaky. It's being smart.
No.
that's true. Gee, I really hope that we get to come together, hold hands, and get our hair dyed together soon.
Yes. So everybody follow and
Oh my
subscribe.
God.
Subscribe
It's gonna
to
be like
Pub
a-
Sports on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like a
Everybody
church
like
experience.
and follow.
It will be Donna,
Will? Yeah.
because Alexis told me she's gonna dye my hair like a light blue or dark blue, maybe.
Oh.
I don't know, a blue.
Well, see, Full Nelson
so-
was gonna dye his hair too, so I told him we just get like all 6 people that are gonna dye their hair, and we just make one big old giant video and
Ooh, what a meat fest. Ugh.
bring the cheese.
Donna, do you want to dye your hair too?
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
want to
you-
dye your hair
you
too?
mean-
You can
I
go.
thought you would be
mean,
doing the
I
dyeing.
well, yeah, I am gonna be doing the dyeing. Duh.
Dang.
I need to dye my
Everybody
hair.
like and follow. We can do Donna's hair too.
Yeah,
And
let's do it.
said, Dom can attest to this. I buy Mark 35 packs of Dr. Pepper every 2 weeks from
He
Sam's.
downs that like
God
nothing. I see
damn.
him
I
always.
mean, I go,
with the-
I go, I go
the-
through like a 12-pack every
Yes.
every 2 weeks, but not 35 pack.
That's funny. That's fucking funny. Anyways.
But there is an aluminum shortage, so all drinks in general you might want to stock up on, or switch to bottles.
Don't encourage people to
Please
storm
don't.
HEB.
Please don't. Some of us have to actually go shop.
no, they go to Sam's and Costco.
No,
Shout out to
no, no.
Costco.
We tell them to go to Walmart so we can go to Sam's and Costco.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go to
Jesus.
Sam's. I mean, go to HEB.
Go to Central Market.
Go somewhere else. Don't go to HEB, please. Walmart. I'm going to
Go
HEB
buy
here
local.
Go to Target. Fuck it.
Five Below's got plenty of stuff.
So I don't
Go to
know.
Five
I
Below.
I
really
was-
wanted to go to 5 and Below.
We were busy Thursday, so I don't know if y'all covered it on the film room. But one cool top movie they should check out if you're still watching there, Andrew, is American Pickle. It's on.
I watched
Chicken
it.
and pickle?
It's on HBO
Did
Yeah.
you
Max.
watch it? What did you think about
Yeah,
it?
I watched it. You know, at first I was like, "Oh, it's Seth Rogen. Of course I'll watch it."
Mhm.
Not knowing, I didn't know what the movie title was. I didn't know anything about it. And then I got in, and then the guy got turned into a pickle, basically. And I was like, "What the fuck are we doing?"
I'm Pickle Rick.
And then I started experimenting, and I think I've cracked the code of how to live forever. We just all have to be pickles.
Yeah, just become
Mm.
pickle.
But it's a
Brian.
good movie. I enjoyed it. It wasn't bad.
I-
I was impressed by Seth Rogen.
I watch Jesus and Mero, and they had an interview with him about it. That's how I heard about the movie.
American
And then
Pickle.
they were like, "So were you planning on going straight to streaming sites?" And he's like, "Well, kind of, because we reached out to the production team that did Sausage Party and the interview, and I pitched them the idea, and they were like, yeah, this ain't gonna come out in theaters. You better go find a streaming service to put this shit on." He was like, so HBO picked it up, but the whole story, for those who haven't seen it, is that Seth Rogen plays his grandfather and himself, or the grandson of
Great grandfather and a
Yeah.
great grandson.
Yeah.
So
They're the same age.
yeah,
though.
so the great grandfather was in 1919, was alive. So he comes to America to migrate, because I forget where he's from, somewhere on the other side of the world. And he falls into a vat of pickle juice where he worked. And I love the part that he falls and everybody just continues working and doesn't bother to fucking pay attention that he falls in there.
Nope.
So they like lock
it's
him
like
in there.
real quick.
Yeah, they lock, like he falls in there, they close the lid, and then they condemn the place, so everybody has to leave. So he stays there for 100 years until a drone goes into the factory and accidentally opens the thing, and he comes back and he's alive, and he hasn't aged, so he still looks the same. So then they tell him that he has one last living relative, which ends up being his great grandson, which is also Seth Rogen.
Mm.
So to tell them apart, the older one has the beard, and then the grandson is clean shaven. But like he's introducing to him like modern day stuff. So like before he gets into the vat of pickle juice, his biggest thing was that he wanted to make enough money to get seltzer water. And I really thought they were just gonna give him a White Claw.
A White Claw.
So what I thought was gonna happen. So then when he first goes to the house, he's like, "You want anything like water, soda, seltzer water?" And he's all, "Seltzer water." It's like, "Yeah, this is how you make seltzer water." And he like has the machine, and like he just like chugs the whole thing, and he's like, "Oh, I finally got seltzer water." So like the whole thing is just his great grandfather having to adapt 100 years
Mhm.
later, and like all the
Don't-
crazy
Oh.
stuff.
Too
he
much
does.
details.
Yes.
It just
Watch
like me and
it.
G were thinking. It just makes you think like, okay, like if my grandpa or grandma were the same age as me, like would we get along?
True.
Would we be the same person, or like even our great grandparents? It just makes you think.
Mhm.
I know me and my grandma wouldn't.
I was like, if it was me and my dad, I'm pretty sure he'd hate me. But
Mhm.
if we were the same age, but me and my grandpa, I think we might be able to get along.
I don't know.
Are
I'd
you
be
guys
able to-
ready for this closing segment, aka Jose's grocery list?
What
Yes.
the fuck? It's already 4 o'clock. Hold on. Andrew has a comment that said, "I've seen it, but Amanda Rogan has not. Cause has not.
Because that's her
caused-
husband.
Oh.
Oh, that's her husband, and she does not know about it. Going to surprise her.
Right.
Ooh.
Andrew, well, maybe add some commas in there.
Comma.
a comma or two would help.
Grammar
Okay. I'm
Nazi.
sorry. What is your grocery list? I'm
Okay,
very,
so this
very.
Is Alexis's grocery list.
Okay.
I hope this is a recurring segment on the show. We
Mhm.
have cantaloupe chunks for some reason.
Okay.
We've got bruschetini, the little like bread looking things apparently.
Okay.
We've got some prosciutto. We have more prosciutto. We have goat cheese. Okay. All right, Alexis. We have classic Parmesan cheese, like a wedge of it. We have
Oh.
artisanal brie, some sliced suppressa. Sure.
Need
Jeez.
some feta in there.
He's
Yeah.
like sure.
Sure. Yeah. We got some
Need some
Gouda.
nacho cheese.
We got some Gouda.
Mm.
We've got
Some-
strawberry jam.
Jam that jam.
And we've got some crackers, including wheat thins and some Ritz.
We need to go over to movie night.
You guys are fucking bougie.
Alexis,
Really?
Alexis is bougie. I'll admit it. She is very bougie,
Cheeses
and
crackers.
it definitely has elevated my bouginess as well.
I mean, because
Sorry, you hooked on.
do you want me to tell you my grocery list whenever
Oh
we
my
do
God,
it?
here we
Because
go.
no, real
Some
quick,
Hold on.
real quick.
Some
Andrew,
popcorn?
Andrew said, "Sorry, hooked on phonics doesn't work for me." He's all he remembers that.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not.
It was-
Oh my goodness.
So it was like a program to teach people how to speak English or
Yeah.
whatever language
it's
you want to
Inglés
actually.
sin barreras.
Yeah, in the Spanish one it's called Inglés sin
Ah,
barreras.
there we go.
Yes.
All right.
But in America here it was called hooked on phonics.
And
Hooked on
we are in
phonics.
fact having a wine and cheese party, but it's just
Yeah.
invite only. I'm sorry.
Bro says,
Whoa.
"How about Velveeta?" I know, and said, "Yeah, you're having a wine and cheese party."
Yeah.
With me it's Rico's cheese, hot Cheetos, chili candies, watermelon, chili powder,
Alexis definitely has that side of her,
hot
but
Funyuns,
today's the bougie side.
A
Apparently,
37 pack of Dr. Pepper,
Of
pickles.
course.
bean dip,
Chinese
Fritos,
candy,
Frito pies.
chamoy.
Donna just wants to make Frito pies.
No, I want to make hot Cheetos.
Those
with cheese.
the
Oh.
lifesaver gummies, the purple bag, not the ones with different colors, the purple ones
the
because they have
berry,
the berry ones.
one.
When I'm editing, fun fact, as I like those sweet tarts, the little voila ones, and I don't eat the yellow ones. I'm very picky about that because I don't like the yellow ones. So I feed them to my dog. So me and my dog, when I'm editing, I'm munching and I'm like,
sweet tarts.
yeah, the little sweet tart little balls.
Chews. They're like sweet tart
I'm
chews.
surprised
and
she
they're like
eats
little
them.
balls.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah,
I'm
she does
surprised she eats them. Does
She
she
like-
eat medicine too? Because like when you give your dog your medicine, you usually have to like cover peanut butter and stuff. Like,
Yes, but I'm the only one that knows how to do it. Donna tries to do it, and I guess she can like still smell it, so she spits it out or eats around it. But when I do it, I put a shitload of peanut butter, so she's just like, okay,
you should just give her sweet tart with it. Apparently,
yeah.
Andrew said Sour Patch Kids. Yes,
Sour
the
Patch
watermelons.
watermelons.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah,
I
I was
like the
told to get that.
strawberries.
That's a good reminder for me because I was told to get
Um,
that, and I need to get that.
Then when I go to the movie theaters, I like getting the cookie dough bites, the
Oh,
ones
yeah.
with the chocolate on them, which I found out there's like 8 million different flavors of those. So there's a birthday cake, there's the
Huh.
cookie dough, there's
Ooh.
the brownie dough, there's the cookie brownie dough or some shit. There's a sugar cookie one, and there's like another one. I'm like, how many
I
flavors?
wonder
of
if
this
they got
shit?
Mike,
snickerdoodle.
I know you ain't talking about me. Okay?
I want to hear what's
He
going
put, no wonder she hates everyone.
on.
It's true, though. I don't like anybody.
Facts.
Mike.
Same.
She just puts up with
Everybody
us.
loves me. I'm a ray of sunshine.
That's
But
why'd
I
she
don't know
hate
if I agree
us?
with that. I don't know. about that.
What?
It's more like a storm cloud.
What do you mean a storm cloud?
Don't worry about it,
I'm
Donna.
Or
amazing.
a hurricane.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
I'm a sunshine in everybody's lives, but I don't
Yes.
like anybody.
A rainbow.
That's what
Yes.
Just like hurricanes.
So again, make sure
Whatever.
you watch our videos on our page. We have the Daniel Woodfire review that I was talking about earlier.
Review.
We have the new essay sounds with Maeli that came out
Mhm.
Friday, I
Yeah.
think. And then we have Taquitos Jefe coming out Thursday, maybe
Mhm.
Wednesday. I don't know, one of the two, probably Thursday. And then we will have part 2 of Axis shooting, so you'll see that eventually. And Jose will come back with a review from Deco's Pizza. And I think we're gonna be back for another week, and then we'll take the week off after.
Okay.
So Dom, you have 2 weeks to prepare your show.
Don't worry. It'll be a show worth watching.
So with that being said, I'm G,
I'm Dom.
And Donna.
and for 210 Culture,
Bringing the best of 210 Nation.